Welcome back to Meta Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rappaport.
I'm Ron.
I'm Izzy.
From March to Victory.
All right, so in the news, Orphaned. Have you guys heard of Orphaned?
Where do you come up with this news?
No, this is a good band.
Okay.
Yeah. They got a new album coming out called All Is One.
Okay.
Also, we're talking about
we are all. Sorry.
You like that?
Dio.
We had Dora's drummer here.
Really?
Yeah.
That dog is dead.
The dog looks happy. That's what that looks like.
He's a happy dog.
Yeah.
He's smiling.
Is he smiling?
Yeah, see him?
He looks kind of dead.
That's what they say when he lays on his back like that. That he's extremely content and
Oh, yeah? Content?
That's what
Showing his passiveness to freaking whoever wants to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that what it
He's
is?
dreaming. He's like,
Look, everybody, I'm okay.
Yeah. I'm good.
I love my family,
Yeah.
even though they torture
Okay,
me.
we're talking about some Dora thing.
Doro?
Oh, no, Dora. Oh, you seriously says all is one, we're here, all we are.
Yeah,
Oh,
I started.
all is one.
Sorry, my bad.
We are.
All is one.
Dora gave my whole family a
All is
cold.
one. Okay.
I interviewed Dora when she was sick.
Would you still do her? Dora Pesh?
If I wasn't married, yes, totally.
I don't know, man.
But I'm married.
She's got to
So
be like,
no.
what, in her 50s now?
So,
Doesn't matter.
she still looks pretty good.
Okay. I'm saying.
But she gave my entire family a cold when I interviewed her, and I had to get real close to
Did
her.
she cough in your mouth?
Pretty much.
You're actually mad at her?
I interviewed her, and she was had a cold at the time, and I had to get. And we were in a room, and there was a band playing in the room, so we had to get real close to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So we were all up in each other's grills, and I ended up getting her cold, and then gave it to the rest of my family.
Oh, that sucks.
So we all got the German plague or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a good story. I think it is. So Orphaned,
Okay.
their album's coming out
Go back to what?
June 25th.
Where do these names come from?
Century Media. They're an Israeli band.
Israeli band.
Yeah.
Yep. And they've been
Okay,
around.
Orphan Land. Okay, well, all right. Let's roll with that. Israeli band.
Okay. They've been around since 1991.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Our friends Cerebral Bore played in Israel. They're
Who?
grindcore. Cerebral Bore.
Cerebral Bore.
Oh, yeah.
Scottish.
Scottish mates.
They're
The
good.
West Counts.
I think they toured with my buddy's band.
Oh, really?
Cerebral Bore.
Yeah.
March to Victory was their opening act for their first 2 U.S. tours.
Those cheeky bastards. They know Lancaster and Amish people.
And we
Lancaster
just
Bird
played
Company
down
beer.
them with Dying Fetus at the end of the year, and
Yeah.
and last
We're back.
summer
They're
at
already
the Summer
here again
Slaughter
already.
Corpse.
They're already here.
No, that has nothing to do with this. We're going back to Israeli band.
Sorry, Israeli.
So
yeah.
way off course.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
So they have it's sort of an interesting Middle Eastern sound to their music.
Okay.
Dun, 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 like,
And,
like a Mediterranean thing going on.
It's if you hear it, you hear the strains of what you'd hear in the Middle East. There's both
Like a sitar kind of thing.
It's like the beginning of wherever we're in the room.
What? But these guys, they've run the gamut anywhere from prog to they've done death metal, doom metal. They've been around for a lot of years. A lot of bands evolve from their sound.
You know what? I think that are they on?
Century Media.
No, they're the one guy is
Yeah,
interviewed
just telling you wrong.
in the that was a totally different band. No, one of the guys was interviewed on the that Sam Dunn documentary, and not metal.
No, the one.
Not Headbangers Ball, but Global Metal.
Right. That's exactly. You're right.
Totally. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So now you know who.
Okay. Yeah, I know who they are. I've definitely seen little miniature clips of them.
Did he do anything like say Satan with wine in a glass or anything like that?
No, he didn't. There was no.
Yeah, there was a swirling.
He swirled it. There was
Yeah.
Satan. No.
Then he sniffed it.
Actually, he talked about how fans in their audience would while they were listening to him, they would do this, and he said that had to do with the Quran and stuff, and so he was talking about how their performances actually transcended religion, and obviously in Israel, in that area, that's a really big deal.
Right.
Where here, we kind of look at it and go, well, fuck it, who gives a shit?
Yeah, like freedom of
So I mean, obviously for them, good, congratulations on. Actually, they're the band that fucking Fucking
Is that in Virginia?
what?
What?
No, it has nothing to do with Virginia, brother.
You looked at me like
They are the guys. They're actually the guys that in that same video they were talking about, and how what's his nuts there from fucking see, I'm not a big black metal guy either, but Varg Vickers tried to fucking blow them up. He sent them a bomb in the mail.
What?
No, the dressmaker.
No,
No. Vargas from
Burzum.
Burzum, yeah.
Yeah.
He's that racist.
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, well, see,
it
that's
was
the thing.
great because
He
you see
said
his
that-
escape. You ever
he's-
see his escape?
He
Where he
sent them.
escaped, and then he was in the car. And
Going like 20 miles an hour, like slower than OJ.
yeah, and it went bloop, hit that car, and we were like, that
No.
was his escape.
He sent them a
He's a
letter.
piece of shit. That
He
dude.
sent them a letter saying that, because they're from Israel, and everything. He sent them a letter saying that, it was too bad that Hitler never finished him off, and that he hoped that Saddam would finish the job, sort of thing, And so they had a little fucking back and forth.
He's an awful
and-
human being. That dude.
Yeah.
Obviously
I
this
don't know
was
how people can support that kind of like
Yeah, I don't either,
anything
dude.
that guy does is a total fucking idiot.
right. Yeah, I'm not a Burzum fan.
Nah.
I don't care how good, even if like the music was that good and it's not.
Right,
Why-
but if your mentality is
Yeah.
there, then you.
Why would anybody want to like wear shirts and support that unless you're some kind of fucking Nazi piece
Right.
of shit? You know what I mean?
Right.
Who said it was good?
Huh?
Nobody.
Who said it
Yeah,
was
some
good?
people say yeah,
That's what
some
we're
people are
talking
into it. Yeah.
That's where we're at.
I say I don't even think it's not even good. So
Right.
support Orphaned again instead and
Orphaned from
Yeah.
Israel.
support them instead and make Burzum all mad and shit.
Yeah, fuck it.
Orphaned.
Make Varg all upset. And
I'm all about making
Write another
people upset.
book or something.
when he makes his next 10-mile-an-hour escape from prison, I think he's out.
I think
now.
he's out. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's.
This guy
been
showed that
released.
video over and over. Bloop. He hits a fucking cop car in front of him. I loved it. Me and Dan were watching that. He's like, "You gotta see this."
It's the weirdest prison thing. They could like get out on
Like
weekends.
there's
and
cops
stuff.
walking like this ahead of
Yeah,
him, like,
who-
"Yeah, come on, man.
You're in jail.
Right,
Okay, you can go
you're
for the
done, dude.
weekend.
You're out of gas."
Yeah,
You know, like
you
you're
can go
like
for the
this.
weekend, but
They're
just
walking
come
back and
will ya?
forth.
Yeah, come back after.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, can you imagine if they let prisoners out like that were prisoners that were put in jail for arson and
Wow.
murder?
I feel like I should say something epic, but I'm just leaning back too far.
Prisoners that were put in jail for freaking arson and murder. Like, all right, well, just you come back. Can you imagine
Right.
that in these states? What the fuck would happen?
Be more
I mean, those guys put shit up their asses to try to fucking like break out of jail here.
Well,
I don't even
Hear
know.
this, like, yeah, like, all right, you can go home.
Yeah.
All right.
Go home for the weekend. Just please come back.
Enjoy
it's a
yourself.
little different over there. They're like,
Yeah, I think.
"Stop it."
All right, so I guess that's what we have in Orphaned. So,
Yeah.
go check it out.
Woo.
All right, grab another beer.
Okay.